Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and I'd really like to say sorry for all the shoddy editing, and it's my first video, so I'm still figuring a lot of things out, but I felt it's time for me to start channeling for this particular collective that I'm been working with. So in that, I've pulled a few cards today, and I'm going to relay the messages in a while. So I'm going to spread it out, and then we can get started. These energies have been very strong, I would say, to work with, and I understand that you may be going through a lot of emotions. Some of you just got in touch with your twin, and probably things have been very confusing. So we can go through it one by one, and let's see where we start. So starting, some of you have been dealing with someone who hasn't, you're probably your twin, hasn't been very upfront with their emotions. It's obvious to you that they're hiding what they feel, and you're not wrong. Apart from hiding what they feel, they also seems to be hiding the actual status of something in their life, like their career or something with regards to lifestyle. In some cases, I'm hearing about the status of their something that's coming through, like travel or work related promotion or something. Something's not gone well, and it's interesting how I keep feeling the need to say something. So this person, for all you know, they haven't been very clear. It's like every time you ask them, they're beating around the bush, not really telling you what is really going on. So this person's energy, it's like the more I'm trying to tap into it, it seems like someone who's going around in circles trying to explain something, and that's what I'm channeling here. So it's like you ask this person something and you don't get like the direct answer, right? They just tell you something very vaguely and then that's it. So this person's definitely not telling you their feelings, what's going on with them, and it's like even if you're in contact and you ask them, they're giving you vague answers that don't make sense. Then there seems to be some sort of imbalance in your energy which has been going on, but from their sense in general, there seems to be some sort of imbalance for sure. They don't feel like they're in control. It's like they've lost control and they're trying their best to find their footing. So what's happening here is when your connection comes in and it's making them feel like they're losing control there as well, they rather avoid it and keep it something for the future than work on it right now. So what they're doing is they're just sitting there and they're like, I'm going through all this, I need to rest, but I'm going to keep this for the future. I'm going to think about this another day. And what's happening is this another day has been going on, and overall they're just stuck and they're trying to rest and take a break from everything or run away from the whole situation altogether. But a part of them does want to come back because it is in interacting with you that they actually feel a sense of victory. Some of them may be waiting for that victory to come in with regards to their career or something good to happen for them to feel more like themselves, to find that balance and feel like this person in control again. The person I'm channeling right now feels like somebody who has a lot of control issues or some sort of need to keep their control. They feel like if I don't have this, like, this kind of if I don't have everything the way I want it to, then it's not it, then it's not the right time. They keep using this right person, wrong time kind of a thing without realizing that they can make it the right time, right, eventually. But I feel like all of this I'm telling you, you probably already know this. You already know this about them. Like, this is a thing. Intuitively, you've been feeling it that this person is someone who places so much importance on these things to be right, for things to happen, without realizing that you can go with the flow. You can figure out things with the flow. Now, these are some cards which I used to kind of just look into it, right? What are they feeling? And interestingly, I got the deep obsession. This person, believe it or not, they are obsessed with you, and it's something that's making them feel like they're losing control and they're just, all over the place, and they're not entirely liking it because in general, in other aspects of their life, they're probably feeling very unbalanced. They're not feeling very in control, so they can't deal with these emotions. And there is a lot of past pain. There is something from their past, either childhood or past relationship, that made them go through this pain, and now that is also making them feel like if they give in or they let themselves feel these emotions, that that loss of control is amplified because of this pain, right? Karmic, for some of you, they might be actually dealing with a karmic, but for most of you, this karmic thing seems to be this pain, this kind of baggage that they need to get rid of. Situationships are no strings attached. What I'm getting here is that this person with you probably kept it as a situationship, not telling you where you stand, keeping it light, because giving it some label would mean that they would have to give in to you, and that is not something that they were okay with. And for some of you, like about 5 to 6 of you watching this, they're probably in a situationship with a karmic, and you've probably found out they have someone, and it's a confirmation for you that this is nothing but just a situationship. They don't have anything serious. It's a very light thing. Oh, I did not see this. Believe it or not, like I shuffled it right before this. I didn't even see the cards. Interestingly, you got, I act cold and distant because I'm afraid. And this sums up everything. This past pain that they have, these emotions you're making them feel, it's making them pull away and act like they're so cold and distant because they're actually afraid of being hurt by you again, because they feel so much and they just need this rest. And the card, last one, perfectly summing it up. I pretend to not care. It's not like they don't, they do, but it's just that all this past pain, all this feelings that they have for you, it's making them feel like they just scared, you know, they just don't want to deal with it. So what I'm getting from this is, and I'm getting this message again for some of you, that they're dealing with this karmic baggage and they've kept you as a situationship, telling you no strings attached, I don't want commitment and all of that, that they yearn for it so deeply, right? Now, looking at this, I feel for you, some things are going to change in a few months. There's a lot of shifts going on this year. A lot of you are going to see things in few months, and I feel like for some of you, you have been feeling like it will not happen, but it will. Things are going to happen in few months, and you will notice some changes in few weeks. However, if for some of you, you have been dealing with the situation for few years, if the case is few years, you can see some shifts happening in few months, and for some of you, things are going to change in 1 or 3 weeks. But in general, there is like right now, I feel like a lot of you, y'all have lost hope. You're feeling like this is not going to happen. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting this connection. But no, you need to stop. First, this stop card that came out, the first thing I get is first stop chasing them. Even energetically, do not go checking their social media stories. I'm getting this very clearly. Stop checking the social media stories. You need to stop. That is also energetic chasing, because you're going to see something and you're going to get triggered, especially in the coming retrograde. There's a lot of things happening. Do not go see things you don't want to. And I always keep this in mind, that just because some people post things on social media, that doesn't mean it's of, you know, any relevance to their life. And interestingly, see the next card we get, not of any significance. Even if they try to put up pictures with somebody else or something else, or like they're so invested in this might not be of any significance to them. This means nothing. None of their things that you're seeing about them right now is anything. I would suggest stop trying to attach meanings to the things you see them posting and all of that. It's like a very clear message. I feel like even recently, some of you have seen something on social media. They're just posting suddenly, you know, they're just putting up a lot of stories and suddenly acting like they're the most social person. Do not fall for all that. They're just trying to portray something else. And water and fire, some of you may be fire signs or watching this, or water signs. See how it's significant or your person is. So these are just small confirmations, right? But that's the, let's look at some quotes. Okay. Hope is a good thing, maybe the best of all things, and no good thing ever dies. Again, some of you, it's a message that do not lose hope. You guys must be at the verge of losing hope. Next, live the full life of the mind. Live the full life of the mind, exhilarated by new ideas, intoxicated by the romance of the unusual. It's by Ernest Hemingway, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful quote, right? So, right now, again, you are being guided to kind of accept the unusual and kind of go for new things to explore. Keep your mind into new activities, new hobbies that you're called to do, and just don't expect things to work out in a predictable way. Most of all, look into the beautiful thoughts in your mind. Don't sit ruminating over the negative ones. Then next, our destiny offers not the cup of despair but the chalice of opportunity. Again, beautiful message that aligns with you. Stop thinking that some of you, I feel like recently have been feeling, oh yeah, I'm sorry about that, let that get over. Yeah, some of you have been feeling like all that ever happens is, bad things, your fate doesn't go your way. But maybe this is your message that, start looking at the opportunities life presents you. Don't think fate is against you. It's actually working in your favor, whether you know it or not. Then the past belongs to death and the future belongs to yourself. Again, put all that has happened in your connection behind. This is a very specific message. Even though you think you've healed, even though you think that you've gone forward, it seems that some of you are really holding on to the past pain. When you keep holding on to past pain, all that happens is that you keep attracting that into your life, or you keep ruminating and don't give space for new experiences. Comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. Yeah, some of you need to understand that not only is your person sticking to their comfort zone, you are too. Are you not applying for that job that you've been waiting to apply for? Are you not trying to get out of your house? Are you not going after the things you wanted to do? You need to ask that. If your energy needs to align, you need to see if your twin is sitting in a comfort zone. Are you sitting in your comfort zone as well? You need to see how you're stuck in that. Then I think, therefore, I am. It's amazing that this came across. Also, some of you, are you psychologists or dealing with mental health or something? Because it's Renee Descartes. I remember seeing this in one of these psychology 101 courses that we had. So I think, therefore, I am. Also, I feel like this taps into manifestation power. Everything in your thoughts now are actually being turned into intention, and then something that you're putting out there, and it's going to happen, negative or positive. So be very careful what you're thinking. Put only positive things out there. Keep your mind towards what you want out in your life. Don't keep ruminating over negative experiences, negative scenario making, and looking at this person's social media and assuming what the worst things that are going to happen. Think of only good things and put it out there. Then she rolled over, buried half her face in the pillow, and smiled silently. It was then the overwhelming realization washed over me that there is so much more to life than simply surviving it. I feel this is a direct message from you, from your person. I think this person is beginning to, this, especially if this is someone who's so obsessed with their career and all of those material things, they are beginning to realize, especially when they're finally opening up to your energy now, that there was much more to their life than just this career and all of these things that they were paying attention to. It's like you have made them realize how important you are to them and how you're bringing this energy of love into their life and how you're changing everything. And yeah, dissatisfaction with oneself is one of the fundamental characteristics of any talented person. Again, this is a message specific to a group of you, is that some of you might be, now don't get triggered, sometimes looking at your twin as someone who's, oh, they're always so bothered about their career and they're not happy with themselves, which is why they're not coming after me. Even this dissatisfaction that they have with their life, this need to repair everything in their lives and have everything under control, it means that they actually have that seed of greatness. They want that greatness, which is why they're so critical of themselves. Don't beat them up or judge them for being this way. They have probably gone through some things, or in person as a general, they want the best for themselves in their life. And also remember, it's only when they get the best in life and create that good atmosphere can they give you the best, right? So even if you're feeling some amount of dissatisfaction from your own life, look at it this way, that it is, this dissatisfaction also means that you're also kind of you have that seed for greatness, right? Which is why you're kind of pursuing the best for yourself, which is why you're dissatisfied. And dissatisfaction often means that you got to move out of your comfort zone and see what satisfies you. This is specifically for people who have been trying to wait to get into a new job, or like they're trying to, move to a new place, start something new. Take this as a message that if you've been dissatisfied with the way your life is, it's time to take back control and start going after what you really want to do. And I think the most summing up card for this particular collective is this, is that your person is beginning to realize that all this career that they've chased, all these other things that they chased, all these people, friends, social life, everything means nothing. Because when they finally understand your energy now, they realize that this is what they need to be happy. You are what gives them life. And not in a codependent way where they're like, oh, this is the only thing I need. No. But in a balanced way that you are very integral to them, to feel this, to experience this emotional fulfillment and physical, mental fulfillment, everything put together. It's you who adds to their life in a very beautiful way. So in this collective right now, you must be wondering, yes, what's next or what's going on? Let's see a little more. Okay. So right now, I think you may feel like this person, if you're in contact, you probably always feel like they're up to something. But this person's not really up to something, but they might be playing small games, right? Trying to get a reaction out of you or something. And I feel like some of you know this and you're not really falling for it. And this might continue for some more time. But it's okay. Look at them like a child, and then you'll actually change the way you look at and and like the way you look at and react to them. And determination, yes. For some of you, it really feels like this person's really determined to make this work. And I know you're losing patience, and either you're in general probably feeling like, when is this going to happen? But no, they do have that determination, and they don't feel like they're at home wherever they are. They desperately want to come back and feel connected, and they want all this, but you're being told, do not lose patience, do not fall for these small games they do to reassure themselves. Be in your complete power. Don't fall for these games. At the same time, don't become mean or start becoming, some sort of way with them. Just don't do anything. Don't reflect that back. Let them do what they want to, smile, and just let them be. If they're triggering you too much, just move away for the time being. Pull yourself out of this energy. I know it's easier said than done, but for now, do understand that this person is also losing patience. They do want to move towards you. They do have that determination. For some of you, they're really in this last stage of accepting all this, and they don't feel like they're at home right now. Wherever they are, they're feeling very out of place, and they feel like they don't have stability or that groundedness, which is why they're not coming forward. This person seems to be someone who really needs to feel grounded to pursue anything in their life. It feels like their career or something is so important to them, and because that's not working out, it's like everything else in life is put in the back burner or something. So this is what I got for the collective right now, and what seems to be coming across further is in few weeks you might be hearing from this person, for some of you few months, but this is the energy right now. I'm going to be channeling every week. So for right now, this is your energy, and if you feel like this is what has been happening intuitively, you feel like this is right, then do tune in, subscribe, and see what we get as weeks go by. Thank you for stopping by, and do excuse me for any mistakes and all those shoddy ways. And sometimes I know when I'm talking, I'm cutting short and I'm not really finishing my sentences today. But sometimes when I pick up on certain energy, it's that person's energy coming through, and I feel like this pile of so much going on. The person's saying so many things and then stopping, and saying so many things and stopping. It's just weird. In a good way. I'm not calling them weird, but yeah. That's why I feel like my tongue is still tied. I feel like when they talk to you, they probably feel very tongue-tied. So I apologize for all of that. So thank you for stopping by, and do subscribe and like. Thank you.